Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another video. Today we will have a detailed look on the company whose IPO is going to launch on 3rd November 2022. So let's have a look on the Bikaji Food International Limited. So the minimum investment for this IPO is 14,250 for 50 shares to be allotted to you. This is the minimum requirement and the maximum is 10 lot. The bidding date starts with 3rd November 2022 and ends on 7th November 2022. The price range of per share will be around 285 to 300 rupees per share. The issue size is of 881 crores. The minimum investment is 14,250. The lot size we have already discussed is 50. Now we will have a look on the important dates of this company. So the opening date of the IPO is 3rd November 2022. The closing date is on 7th November 2022. The basis of allotment will be starts on 11th November 2022. The initiance of refund will be done on 14th November 2022 and the shares will be credited to your demat account on 15th November, whereas the listing date is on 16th November 2022. The IPO starting time is 3rd November 2022 at 10 am and ends on 7th November 2022 at 5 pm. Now we will have a look the objectives of this issue. So the selling shareholder will be entitled to the entire proceeds of the offer after deducting the offer expenses and relevant taxes thereon. The company will not receive any proceeds from the offer. So now let's have a look about this company. So Bikaji Food International Limited is one of the India's largest fast moving consumer goods brand, which is FMCG sector. The company's product range includes 6 principal category: bhunjia, namkeen, packaged sweets, papad, western snack, as well as other snacks, which primarily includes gift packets, frozen foods, Marathi range and cookies. In the 6 months that ended 30th June 2022, the company sold more than 300 products under the Bikaji brand. So these are some of the competitors in the market in FMCG sector. These may be vary from different companies, like Varun Beverages is particularly a cold drink company, and just like same thing, KRBL is an Indian gate company. So there is a mixture of FMCG companies over here. Now we will have a look on the profit and loss account of this company. The sale of the company has increases over time. The operating profit of the company on March 2006 was around 4 crores, whereas in March 2021 it was around 145 crores. So there is a decent growth in the operating profit as well as the net profit. On March 2006 it was around 1 crore, whereas in March 2021 it was around 90 crores. The net profit has slightly been increased from March 2018 to March 2021, and even the earning per share of the company, with that is EPS, is really good of the company. That is on March 2006 it was around 4 rupees, and on March 2018 it was around 22.6 rupees, whereas right now it's almost around 36.9 rupees. So this was the profit and loss account of the company. Now we will have a look on the balance sheet of the company. So on March 2018 the company has a reserve of 284 crores, whereas right now it's almost around 580 crores in reserve. The borrowings, which maybe includes in a form of short term loans, so in March 2018 it was around 142 crores and it has been decreases, and on March 2021 it was around 83 crores. The other liability, which maybe includes in a long term loan, on March 2018 it was around 73 crores, whereas in March 2021 it was around 115 crores. So this was the overall liability side. Now we will have a look on the asset side. So the fixed assets, which may be included in a form of machinery, plants, building. So on March 2018 it was around 313 crores, whereas in March 2021 it was around 406 crores. The investment of the company has increases over time, as on March 2018 it was around 3 crores, whereas in March 2021 it was around 87 crores. The other assets, which may be includes in a form of inventory, debtors, so on March 2018 it was around 160 crores, whereas on March 2021 it was around 276 crores. So this was the overall assets and liability of the company and overall the balance sheet. Now we will have a look on the cash flow of the company. So in cash flow, so the net cash flow comes out after adding operating activities from investing activities and financing activities. So on March 2018 the company has a net cash flow of positive 5 crores, whereas in March 2021 it was around negative 6 crores, just because the company had invested a lots of money in buying new companies and in owning many lands and machineries. So you can see that in investing activities there is a negative 129 crores. So this is the overall cash flow of the company. Now we will have a look on the ratios of the company, which is an important fundamental highlights of the company. So the company's debtor day has improved as compared to March 2018, which was around 16, whereas on March 2021 it was around 13 days. So debtors day ratio measures how quickly cash has been collected from debtors. The inventory day is also same, which is 26 days. So inventory day ratio measures is the average time a company keeps its inventory before it is been sold. So in inventory day it is around 26 days on March 2021. So inventory day ratio is the average time a company keeps its inventory before it is sold. And at last, it is the cash conversion cycle, which has shown a great result as compared to March 2018, which was around 24 days, which has been gone down to 21 days on March 2021. So cash conversion cycle means that the number of days that a company takes to convert its investment in inventory and other resources into cash flow from sales. The company's ROCE, which is return on capital employed, has increases over time. That is on March 2019 it was around 16%, which has been increases to 19% on March 2021. So this was the overall ratios of the company. Now we will have a look on the holdings of the company, especially for the promoters. So before the IPO was going to launch, the promoters usually hold around 77.97% of the shares, which is unplaced. But after the IPO has been launched, the shareholding of the promoters has decreases over time, which is right now around 75.96%, which is unplaced. So this was the holding of the company. Now we will have a look on the risk and reward of the company, which is the final one. So in strength, the company has a well-established brand with pan-India recognitions. The company usually has a diversified product portfolio, focus on various consumer segments and market. Company strategically located its large-scale manufacturing facilities with a high-quality products manufacturing, and company also has a extended pan-India and global distribution networks, which is again a good thing, having a good retail chain and growing e-commerce and exports channel. The company's distribution channel is very good, and even the company is growing on e-commerce channel. There is a significant multi-product export sales. Company has actually many different locations where the company can actually go, even in India. So there is a lot of potential for this company. So this was the overall strength of the company. Now we will have a look on the weakness of the company. So the revenue of the company is significantly dependent on the sales of its Bunjia's product, which gives company the highest revenue from its products portfolio. So the production of the company is heavily dependent on timely manufacturing. Any charges can disrupt the supply chain. The company is also dependent on its external distribution networks. Any dispute between their parties can also affect the supply chain. The companies require raw materials for productions. Any changes in the procurement or the prices of raw material can affect the business. The company is subjected to stringent regulations under the Safety Food and Standards Act 2006, which is also known as Food Safety and Standard Acts, FSS Acts. So this was the total risk and reward of the company. Now my own view about this company. So I'm little bit worried about this company, whether I am going to add this company on my watch list or not. But according to me, I am personally applying for the IPO just because the company is overall a good company, and also the company has given its shareholders a nice return in the recent 10 years. So overall the company is looking good. Now according to me, I am bullish about this company. You also comment me whether you are going to apply for this IPO or not. So thank you so much for spending some time with us. We will back with another topic. Till then, bye and have a nice day. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel and share with your friends and family. Bye bye and have a nice day. Bye bye.